Ha ha ha, Mr. Coleman. Happy to cooperate with Skyrocket Group. Wish it pleasant.
Likewise.
Ha ha ha, Mr. Coleman. This way.
I can't drink anymore. I really can't.
Irene, we haven't had fun with you yet. Come on, keep it up.
Please don't push me. I really can't drink.
You vamp, you are now just a broke heiress in debt, no longer the top socialite of Northern City. Aren't you here for letting us have fun? Don't pretend to be naive here.
Exactly. We used to be pursuing you, and you wouldn't even look at us. Now your family went bankrupt. Get off your high horse already. Drink up.
Jimmy. Tony, I really can't drink anymore. I'm just a waitress. I'm sorry, I'll have someone else serve you.
You wouldn't stop. Did I let you go? Hey, stop there.
Help. They are bad guys.
Only cowards pick on women. Get lost.
Bad day.
Drop it. You got lucky today. Let's go.
Thank you.
What? You want to throw yourself at me? I've seen plenty of women like you. Get lost.
Hey, you got me wrong.
Why did you follow me here?
I am sorry. I just wanted to explain. I'm not...
What's the point? I don't want to hear it. I've seen many women like you. Get out.
I'm sorry. My head feels so hot.
What are you doing?
It's so hot. Help me, please. It's so hot.
You asked for this. Stop pretending. You are just another gold digger.
I am not.
How much do you want? Is 10,000 enough?
What do you take me for?
I will take that as a no. Here's a card. There's 5 million in it. Take the money and get lost.
I didn't want this kind of money. You can't buy everything with money.
She gave her virginity to me. This pendant, Is she the girl who saved me?
Sir. Sir, hold on.
Thank you. I will repay you.
Sir.
Is she the woman I've been looking for? Why came back? For money?
Mr. Coleman, I'm not here for money. I have good news. I have found your lifesaver. Her name's Irene Fletcher, 5.5 feet tall and weighs 100 pounds. She was the top socialite of Northern City, heiress of the Fletcher Group.
It's her? The woman who slept with me last night.
Mr. Coleman, last night you... Mr. Coleman, here's the info. Fletcher Group went bankrupt and was in debt. Then Mr. Fletcher passed away, and Mrs. Fletcher also fell ill. To pay the debt, she works at a cafe during the day and at a nightclub at night.
I didn't know she lives such a tough life now. For money, she demeans herself. Irene, you saved my life once. I certainly won't let you live like this. Where is she now? I need to see her.
Miss Fletcher, Mrs. Fletcher's medical bills have been delayed for a month. If you can't pay it within 3 days, we will stop the treatment.
Don't worry. I will pay the bill in time. Don't stop the treatment. Hello? None of the relatives is willing to lend me money. I have to find a way to save my mom.
Oh, Miss Fletcher, is that a hickey on your neck? It was intense last night, right? You look quite a decent girl in usual days. Turns out you're so wild in bed.
Stop it.
You make me feel sick. You pretended like a saint before. I now know that you're wild.
Exactly. It's all your fault that we didn't reach our KPI. Can you stop playing a victim here?
Shut up. I didn't sell myself or throw myself at a man.
I don't believe you. Anyway, just stop putting on that poor and delicate face. It will only work on men. Not us.
Since you are such a doxy, Jimmy and Tony are just here. Don't you need money? Jimmy is very generous. He can give several $100,000 at once. We'll do you a favor and let you serve them.
Jimmy? Tony? Mom needs money for treatment. I have no time.
Lily, I heard that Jimmy and Tony made a few women meet their end. Nobody wants to drink with them. Why did you let her go?
Irene's just a woman who loves to play innocent. We should take her down a notch. Don't you want to see her suffer?
Irene, why is it you again? Did you act like a saint in front of us last night? You quite put on airs. Then why do you come over to us today?
She's playing hard to get. Look at her outfit. She's just throwing herself into us.
I am not.
Then what do you come for?
Jimmy. Tony, I didn't mean to offend you yesterday. I am so sorry. Let me serve you drinks.
Hey, what's your problem?
Sorry, I didn't mean it.
What's the point? My shoes are custom-made ones worth $2 million from a top Italian designer. You've dirtied them now. Can you afford it? Clean my shoes.
I'm sorry. I'll clean them up right now.
Good girl. That's more like it.
Well?
Come here. Since you want to apologize, then show me your sincerity. How about you kneel and feed us drinks?
Ha 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 ha. Tony, you really know how to have fun, huh?
You...
What? You don't want to? Oh, I heard. Your mom needs money for treatment. We have a tender heart for beauties. We came to take care of your business, but you are ungrateful. We want to take care of you, but you just won't let us.
Exactly. How about this? Feed us 50,000 each cup. It's really a once in a blue moon deal. Stop pretending. If you miss this, there won't be another chance.
Mom, I will definitely save you. Fine, I'll do it. Please drink.
Irene, I heard you were such a princess. Nothing could work on you. But now, you could stoop so low for just a little money.
Oops. The top socialite has ended up like this. You could even bear with this for just tens of thousands.
Wait, it's not that easy to earn this money. If you want to take it, at least you should. Do a striptease, right?
Oh my, haha. This is good. Striptease.
Come on.
I am a waitress. I can't dance.
You're just an outcast now. Do you still think you are a princess?
Can't dance? Then just take off your clothes.
Please don't.
So stubborn, huh? Then we will help you with it.
Please stop.
Be good. No one can save you.
Help, help.
How dare you lay a hand on my girl? How dare you humiliate my girl? Are you all right? Did they hurt you?
I'm fine.
Luckily, you're all right, or I'll make them pay with their lives.
Brad, who are you? Why do you ruin my fun again?
Shut up! He's the president of Skyrocket Group.
What? Skyrocket Group? The one controlling the economic lifeline of the northern city. The legendary Leo Coleman, who owns hundreds of billions.
Yes, he's the president of Skyrocket Group, Mr. Leo Coleman.
What?
Pass down my words. Terminate all cooperation with their company now.
I'm sorry, Mr. Coleman. We were wrong. Please forgive us.
Mr. Coleman, we really didn't know who you are. I didn't know. She's your woman. Please forgive us this time.
You insulted my woman, and you think an apology will do. Get them out of here, Bio. Beat them up. Never allow them to step foot in my turf again.
We won't do it again. Please don't. Please don't, Mr. Coleman.
Are you feeling unwell?
I'm fine. So you're the president of Skyrocket Group. Thank you for saving me twice. I don't know how I can repay you.
If you really want to, there is one thing you can do now. Marry me.
What? What did you say? Why?
Because you are Irene Fletcher.
All the women in Northern City want to marry you, and I'm no longer the spoiled princess.
I need a wife to stop other women harassing me. My parents wanted me get married and focus on business, and you are now the perfect woman for that. In return, I can help you pay off all your debts, including your mom's medical bills. I can also promise you no one will ever trouble you.
Well,
you shouldn't work here. Marry me. You can go work at Skyrocket Group as my private secretary. I'll give you 5 minutes. Tell me yes or no.
Mom needs money for treatment, even if he has his own purpose. I have no other choice. I will marry you.
Okay, let's get the marriage certificate. Irene, sorry, I am late. I didn't know. A kind girl like you are now living such a hard life. Since you're willing to marry me, I'll definitely make you happy and never let you suffer for money.
To pay for Mom's treatment, I actually married a stranger. Leo, you don't know me at all. You just married me like that. Don't you regret it?
We've already slept together. I have also seen every inch of your body. How else do I need to know?
I didn't mean that. I mean my personality and family, things like that.
None of those matters.
How do you know they don't matter?
Fine, you just need to know you are now my wife. Take this card. It's yours.
This isn't appropriate. Our marriage is just a deal.
After all, you are my wife. Even if it's just a deal, you can spend the money as you want. Just take it.
By the way, after that day, did you see a pendant? Can you return it to me?
Where did you get it?
Someone very important, but I don't remember who he was. I also forget what he looks like.
Oh, you don't remember?
Anyway, can you drive me home?
Address?
600 Paker South Road.
You live in such a shabby place?
You know that. My family owes a lot of money. I really can't find a cheaper place.
I'll pick you up at 8 tomorrow morning.
Why?
We are already married. Mrs. Coleman, I am still young. I don't want us to be separated.
Isn't that Leo? Who's she this time, sitting on his car? Hey, help me check which women are around Leo lately. Irene, a broke heiress. How dare you approach Leo? I will teach you a lesson. Irene, are you blind or what?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
You shameless girl. You went bankrupt and want a man to pay off your debt?
I don't know what you mean.
Really? Leo and I grew up together. Everyone in Northern City knows I like him, but he married you anyway.
If you are not happy about this, you should ask him, not me.
Now you think you become a princess again? It's easy for you to say,
I didn't force him to marry me. Don't be so ridiculous.
Just wait and see. I bet you will divorce one day. Leo already has someone he likes. It must be me. You must have deluded him into marrying you.
I didn't.
I don't believe that. You really have no shame. After bankruptcy, you are not rich anymore. So you became a rich wife. So shameless.
You called my wife shameless?
Leo, why are you here? You must have heard wrong.
Is that so? But I am sure I didn't mishear.
Leo, I was just too angry. I didn't mean it.
So you just insult her because you are angry?
No, I meant no harm.
Enough. Why are you here?
Leo, I just dropped by for coffee, but she just bumped into me.
I didn't mean to. Anyway, you got into my way first.
Leo, she's still denying it. She bumped into me on purpose.
Did she hit you?
She denied it and even blamed me. I hit her because I was too angry. Besides, she got my clothes dirty.
That's not true. You picked on me first.
Leo, I've been scalded. It hurts.
Does it hurt?
No.
She hit you? Which hand did she use?
I remember it was the right one.
Good. Bring me some water.
Yes, Mr. Coleman.
Leo, what do you want to do?
I didn't allow you to talk.
Leo, how could you treat me this way? How could you slap me just for a strange woman who popped out of nowhere?
You smell very nice. Did you take a bath?
Yeah, I did and changed my clothes.
No wonder you smell so good.
Leo.
Miss Shaw, please keep distance. Don't call me Leo. I'm already married. I don't want my wife to get us wrong.
I won't.
She hit you. Do you hate her?
But she is your childhood friend.
I know you hate her. Call me Leo, and I'll teach her a lesson.
Maybe let's just forget it. Leo.
Apologize to Irene within 5 seconds.
Leo, you can't do this. I did this because I like you.
So you can pick on my woman? Have you thought that this is wrong?
I am sorry, Irene. Please forgive me. Sorry. Please forgive me.
Forget it, Leo. She has apologized. Let's forgive her.
Okay. I'm warning you, Chua. If you hurt her again, I'll make you regret it.
Why are you so protective of her?
Because she is my woman, got it? Throw her out.
Leo, thanks for helping me once again.
So tell me, should I get some reward?
Reward? For example?
I was just kidding, honey. Don't move. Does it hurt? Your face is swollen.
Am I useless? I've let you down.
Remember who you are? Mrs. Coleman isn't someone to be messed with, got it? I'm your husband. If anyone crosses you, I'll make them pay the price, Shouldn't you call me differently?
I have, Leo.
Call me honey.
Honey,
If you need anything, just tell me. You are my wife. I hope to be your support from now on.
okay. I'll also try my best to be a good wife. Leo seems so cold and indifferent. I didn't know he's such a sweet talker. He didn't tell me he had a woman he liked. I really wonder what he's like in front of the woman he likes. Then why is he so good to me? Do you have someone you like?
What did you say?
His sincerity just now can't be fake. But before that night, we had never crossed paths. Nothing. Have we met before?
Did you remember something?
No, I'm just asking. Forget it.
Mr. Coleman, I've checked. Miss Fletcher went into your room because someone spiked her drink.
What? Okay, I see. It seems I misunderstood you. You are still the kind little girl who saved me.
Why are you looking at me like that? Is there anything on my face?
Don't worry. I'll be your guardian angel. Your clothes are dirty. I'll buy you new ones. Welcome. I have reserved this store. Take your time.
You made such a big deal out of it. Isn't this a bit extravagant?
You have to get used to being my wife. Every time you come, these people will serve you.
Is that man passing by the legendary president of Skyrocket Group, Leo?
Yes, but he's not just super rich. He is also handsome and young.
He's really the dream lover of all women in the northern city. He's so handsome and strapping. What a perfect man.
Mr. Coleman is one of the richest domestically. He even grew up so handsome. We're so lucky. He came in person today.
What's wrong? What's on your mind?
The clothes are so pricey. It'll cost you a lot of money.
That's not for you to worry about. I can afford it.
Apart from the sales staff, why are only us here? It's still daytime.
This entire mall is mine. Of course, I'd empty the whole place for you.
Who is that woman beside Mr. Coleman? She's so pretty. Mr. Coleman is here to buy her clothes. Wow, I love this alpha man.
Mr. Leo's gentle wife. I heard that Mr. Coleman never has scandals. Turns out he already has married. She's so gorgeous, so stunning. No wonder Mr. Coleman fell for it.
Look, he's looking at her so adoringly. Mrs. Coleman, this is a new limited edition. It is the only one in the whole northern city.
Only this suits you. Wrap it up.
Yes, sir.
Mrs. Coleman, this dress is the finest work of the top designer in Northern City. It was just air freighted from Milan.
Wrap it up. I want all the clothes on this wall.
Honey, that's too much. I just need one to change with.
This is not what you should worry. I'll take you back to my old house in a few days. Wearing something classy will make me look good.
Okay.
This dress matches well with your pendant.
Right. When will you give me back my pendant?
Do you really not remember the person who gave you it?
My father went bankrupt after my mother fell ill. I had an accident. I truly don't remember.
Pack these up. Let's look over there.
Mr. Coleman is so considerate. Do you know how it shows in idol dramas? Buy everything in her size.
I know what you are saying. Mrs. Coleman is so lucky. She has Mr. Coleman as her husband. Handsome, rich, and generous.
Can't agree more.
Why did you come in?
What's wrong?
My shoelace is stuck. Don't come so close to me.
My dear wife, how can I help you?
I can't pull it out. It's stuck.
I'll help you.
So, sorry?
I am your husband. You can kiss me if you want.
Stop it.
Okay, never mind. Are you still working at the cafe?
Yeah.
Quit it. Be my private secretary.
I don't want to rely on you. Besides, I like this job.
What's wrong with being my private secretary? Listen to me. Quit the cafe job.
No, I like that job. I don't want to be a decoration in your life.
I still have your pendant. If you don't listen to me, I won't give it back to you.
Leo, you can't do this. Give it back to me. You're unreasonable.
I'm not giving it back to you. Go home and change. I'll take you to my old house.
Welcome home, Mr. Leo. Sir Leon is waiting for you in the study.
This is my old house. Make yourself at home. I'll come to you in a while.
Okay, I'll wait.
Leo, you brought a woman home for dinner? And she was that Miss Fletcher, a broke heiress.
Yes.
What? I've been urging you to get a girlfriend. You never listened? Now you think it through.
She's not my girlfriend. We are married.
What? You're married? You married a destitute woman. This will drag you down. I don't agree.
What then?
Then don't even think about getting shares from me.
Who do you want to give it to, then? To my troublesome stepmother, or to your wastrel spendthrift son? Not to mention, Skyrocket Group has become the top in Northern City, with over 10 billion. Do you think I care about your shares?
You ungrateful. Get out.
Oh, I really don't know who that woman is Leo brought home.
Kaylee, she is the top socialite Irene, the woman that Leo married.
Oh, I see. Look at this foxy woman.
She must have tempted him in some obscure ways.
May, what are you doing here?
May is my niece. You got a problem?
Who are you?
Kaylee is the hostess here. Leo has to call her Mom.
But I heard Leo said his mom passed away long time ago.
How dare you? So ill-mannered. You parents didn't raise you properly.
My parents raised me very well. You are the one putting on airs here.
Shut up. You were rich before, and even famous as top socialite. That's hilarious. I think nothing on you has to do with a socialite.
I wasn't the top socialite long ago. That was what people addressed me. My parents are honest and kind people. Please don't insult them.
Oh, such a good daughter. I heard your family went bankrupt a few months ago. Look at yourself. All you have is your pretty face. I really don't know what Leo sees in you.
Because of her, Leo became estranged from me. Kaylee, you have to help me.
Leo is such a silly man. He married a broke woman over you.
It's okay. Kaylee, I can wait. Leo will see her true colors, and he will change his mind.
Ah, all men are the same. The grass is always greener, on the other side of the fence. Oh, I've done so many things for you, but Leo, he just won't listen.
Kaylee, don't be sad. It's all my fault for causing you trouble.
Are you done here?
How can you be so mean? I really don't know why Leo married a woman like you. Such a jinx.
What about me?
How dare you talk back to me? I have to tell my husband, you don't deserve to be our daughter-in-law.
You are not Leo's mother, just a stepmother who's a squatter. You don't get to judge me.
You arrogant woman. I must teach you a lesson today.
What are you doing? Are you all right? Are you hurt? Did she hit you?
I'm fine. You came in time.
Don't worry. No one can bully you with me around.
Kaylee, look at them.
Leo, how could you bring such a low woman home?
None of your business. Stay away from my wife. I don't want to waste a second on you. Don't push your luck, or I'll make things hard for your son abroad.
You...
Kaylee, dinner is ready. Let's go have dinner.
Let's go.
Irene, since you took my man away, I will make you pay.
Let's all sit down for dinner.
This is the first time Leo brings a lady home. Irene, logically, you are not a match for my son at all. But you've already married anyway. I hope that from now on, you can be a good wife, taking care of the house affairs. All right, let's eat.
Oh my gosh, my ring worth 500,000 is missing. I was just wearing it.
What? Your ring is missing? Just look around.
I have. I was still wearing it in the living room.
Someone must have stolen it. After all, it's worth 500,000. Oh, the ring surely couldn't run away itself. It must be somewhere in this house. Someone must have stolen it. I think only one person here is the poorest. Who else could it be?
Irene, did you steal my ring?
No, I didn't steal your ring.
You still won't admit it. You must hold a grudge against me and get back at me now. Besides, why were you so close to me? I knew it. It must be you who stole my ring.
That's what I thought. We can't have such a poor woman in our family. She ruined our dinner. Such a jinx.
You're making false accusation.
It must be you. Stop denying it.
Irene, how could you steal?
Leo, you are really bad at women. We couldn't even have a proper meal.
I didn't steal her ring. I don't even know what color it is. Why would I steal it? Leo, believe me, I didn't.
I believe you. Irene can have whatever she wants. She'd never steal your ring. Even if the star's in the sky, I could pluck one down for her.
But that's a limited edition. Irene's family owes so much money. She might steal it to repay her debts.
I've said I could give her everything.
What? Don't frame me. I do owe a lot of money, but I've already repaid it. Even if I haven't, I would never steal.
All right. Since you won't admit it, we'll have to search you.
You have no right to search me. I didn't do anything.
What do you want? How dare you search my woman? You want to meet your end?
Leo, since she didn't steal, let me search her. Then we can be sure if she's innocent.
Enough. You have completely ruined my appetite. I'll say it. Search her.
Forget it. I'm not afraid of you. I didn't take anything. You won't find anything anyway.
Kaylee, you go through her bag and I'll search her body.
You're hurting me.
If I don't search thoroughly, how will I know where you've hidden it? You're so cunning. You'd not have hidden it in your underwear, right?
What? I am still here. What do you want to do? Don't push it.
How can you be so rude?
You must be using off-brand stuff. What if I have an allergic reaction?
You are just a lowlife, not a queen. Hilarious.
Forget it. Just let them search. I didn't steal anything.
I found the ring. You stole it?
You bad woman. I knew it was you.
I really didn't take it, Leo. You have to believe me.
I believe you. How dare you slap my woman? You really think you are the hostess here?
Leo, she is your mom.
My mom passed away long time ago. She's not my mom. I think she knows the best herself.
Didn't you say you didn't take it? I found it. What else do you have to say?
I don't know why it's here, but I really didn't steal it. Leo!
Sit down. You might not know, in our old house, there's surveillance cameras everywhere. I don't believe my woman would steal. We can check today's surveillance, and everything will be clear.
Is it too much trouble? Since I found the ring, just let it slide.
Exactly. The food has gone cold. Since May found the ring, let's just let it go.
All right. Don't make a fuss. Come on, sit down. Since you found it, just let it pass.
From now on, I don't want to see any outsiders at our family meal. If you show up again, I'll kick you out. Sorry about what happened today.
It's okay. It's just that your family don't like me much.
It doesn't matter. Don't take it to heart. Don't associate with them if you don't want.
Our marriage is just a deal. I don't have to care about that indeed. I think too much.
Drive. To the company.
Waiter.
May, why are you here? What do you want now?
I am here for coffee, obviously. What else would I come for?
You're not welcome here. Get out.
What? You don't even want money now? It's so great to be a rich wife. You've become so assertive now.
You're unbelievable.
I want to see your boss. I really wonder why a customer will be kicked out.
All right, what would you like to drink?
I want the most expensive one. This coffee is too bitter. I almost vomit. Change it. This is too sweet. Change it.
It's just the right amount of sweetness. You can't pick on me now.
This is too cold. Change it.
All right, I'll heat it up for you.
This is too hot. Are you trying to hurt me?
I think you just want to stir up trouble. Too bitter, too sweet, too hot, too cold.
Mind your attitude.
You came here to pick on me, right?
So what if I am?
Whatever. Please leave right now. I still have business to do.
Is this enough to cover your salary for today? You are just a waitress here. You just look like a pauper.
Take your money back. I don't need your charity. I still have work to do. Please get out.
I'm not leaving. Because of the ring thing, Leo hasn't talked to me for so long. It's all your fault. I'm not going anywhere today.
You framed me in the old house. I haven't held you accountable yet. What do you want this time?
You're not that stupid. I didn't want to say it, but you have found out anyway. I framed you indeed. So what? Kaylee is Leo's stepmom. What can you do to me? Aren't I still standing here just fine? You should look into the mirror. No one of the Colemans takes you seriously.
How can you be so shameless?
Leo is just after the novelty for the moment. He's willing to be with you now. Once he grows tired of you, he'll come back to me right away. You'd better stay away from him.
I won't leave him.
Is that so? You're asking for a beating?
You're the one asking for it. That is the one you just gave me. This is for you, framed me at the old house.
Irene, are you insane? You slapped me?
What are you doing?
Leo, can't you see? She slapped me. She acts so docile in front of you, but this is what she really is like.
You slapped me first and warned me to stay away from Leo.
May, stop making things up. I saw everything clearly just now. You pushed her first. Enough. Don't explain. Get her out. She's not allowed to be here again.
No.
I've bought the cafe. It's yours.
Thank you. You dealt with May and even bought the cafe.
I've thought it over. Do whatever you want to do. I won't push you to be my private secretary.
Thank you. Oh, right. I've prepared the bath water. You must be tired. Have a good bath and rest.
This is how you thank me? You can do better. Take a bath with me.
No.
Then I'm going.
Why is Leo so good? Does he have no flaws at all? And why is my heart racing?
You little vamp, just wait. I'll make sure you regret this.
Leo?
Irene.
I didn't mean it. You suddenly opened the door.
You just undid my bath towel like that?
I didn't mean to.
Did she do it on purpose to seduce me? Open your eyes and come over.
No, I won't open my eyes.
You undid my bath towel on purpose.
I didn't.
No, all right, then tie it back up for me.
Can I not?
You untied it, so just fix it. Good girl. Let's go.
What do you want me for, Miss Shaw?
Of course, for some great news. I heard you pursued Irene before.
Where did you hear that from? I did pursue her, but she was so rich back then. She treated me like nothing.
That prude loves to play hard to get. That must have been hard for you. But I heard her family went bankrupt a few months ago. Now she has no prestigious family to back her up.
Really? I never expected her to come to this. Ha 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 ha.
There's more. After her family's bankruptcy, she stopped being arrogant and is with a rich man now.
Back then, she was very aloof, a top socialite. I think she's just a hypocritical lowlife.
I really feel sorry for you. So I'm here to help you get revenge. I have a good idea that can help you nail her. Once it's done, I'll give you 100,000.
Seriously? I can have both her and the money? Although Irene is a bit pretentious, she's a pretty woman anyway. I bet she tastes good in bed.
You're really a lucky man.
It's such a good deal. Why did you think of me?
She messed with me and seduced my man. This time, I'll definitely teach her a lesson and make her regret it. Isn't this a good thing for you?
Yes, of course this is a good thing. Then tell me, what should I do?
Listen to me. You ask her out.
Hello. Who is this? You know who caused our family's bankruptcy, is that true?
Of course. Don't you want to know?
Of course I want to.
Then come by yourself tomorrow. I'll tell you. 9 a.m. sharp. Don't be late.
All right. Please tell me how our family went bankrupt.
Let's talk about this later. Irene, we were schoolmates. Shouldn't we catch up first?
Schoolmates? We know each other.
Have you forgotten? Back when we were in college, I pursued you. We were schoolmates.
I don't remember that.
As the top socialite of the northern city, you had countless suitors lining up. How could you remember a nobody like me?
You got me wrong. I just had some accidents before.
You don't need to fob me off.
I really didn't. If I ever hurt you, I apologize. But I rejected you because I didn't like you.
I don't need your apology. You are just a broke woman with no capital to be arrogant. You still think you're the rich heiress?
I'm not a rich heiress now indeed. So that's all you wanted to say?
Of course not. Don't you want to know how your family went bankrupt?
Of course I want to know.
Come closer. I'll tell you.
Tell me.
Someone wanted to take over your family's company. He set a trap for your dad and said there was a development project in the south of the city. Rumors had that the government was interested in that land. As long as you bought it, its value would double. Your dad borrowed a large sum of loans to buy it, and then he found the news was fake and the capital chain was broken.
That's why my dad was driven to end his life. Who did it?
What's in it for you?
I can give you money. How much do you want?
I don't want money. Do you think you're still the heiress of your family as before? How much money can you have now? You can sleep with me. I'll tell you if you behave well.
Show some respect.
Consider it.
I won't do it. If you don't want to tell me, I will find out who did it myself.
Irene, I got it all on camera. You are over. Bad news! Leo, guess what I saw?
Get out. Knock before you come in. Stop being so boisterous.
I'm sorry, Leo. I just care about you too much.
I've already said that I'm married. Don't call me Leo. It sounds harsh.
Fine, you are married. All you care about is Irene. You don't even know what she has done.
What about her?
When I dined outside, I saw Irene cozying up to a man, so I took a photo to show you.
What is this? Where did you see this?
In the New Moon Hotel. I could tell they had an affair. I told you Irene wasn't a good person. You can't let her fool you.
You don't have any proof. I'll look into it myself.
Aren't these proofs enough? I told you that she was frivolous. Why are you still covering for her?
Enough, I've got the photos. You can go now.
Humph. Now, Leo is definitely angry. Irene, you can't fix it this time.
Go check who Irene met and what she did at New Moon Hotel today.
Is that you, Leo?
It's my room here. Who else could it be?
Why are you up so late?
There's no need to hide. I've seen it all.
Huh. Why did you come?
This is my house. Why can't I come? You are also mine.
Of course I'm yours. After all, we are married.
Since we're married? Then do you know what marital duties you should fulfill?
I know.
Then say it.
Use my status as your wife to fend off other women.
That's it? What else? Have you forgotten how you ended up in my bed?
I was drunk that day. I didn't mean to.
Why can another man do it, but I can't? You did so well that day. We've been married for so long. You should fulfill your duties as a wife.
No, you can't do this to me. No.
What, do you regret it now?
I don't.
What is this? You'd better explain.
How did you get this photo?
So this is true.
No, listen to me, or no.
Then what is it? Remember, Irene, everything you have now is mine. I paid off your debts. You know what? You have no right to cheat on me.
I know everything I have is yours, but I haven't cheated on you. Where did this photo come from? I just went out for a meal.
You don't need to know where it came from.
So you had someone spy on me? You had someone follow me? Am I that despicable in your eyes?
I didn't lose faith in you.
Seriously? Then why are you questioning me like this? So you think of me like this? Leo, I am so disappointed in you.
What, you regret it now? Regret marrying me?
You are unreasonable.
Oh, Mr. Coleman, dream lover of all women in the northern city. Why are you drinking alone here?
What's wrong, Leo? Why are you so upset?
Did they say that you just got married? Why do you have time to drink here?
Really? Hasn't he been celibate for years? Now, quite a few people say that. Mr. Coleman doesn't like women.
Shut up. I got married indeed. With a woman.
Oh my, turns out the rumor is true.
So you do like women. So you had a fight?
How do you know I got married?
What do you think? Someone told us you're Shadow May.
Yes. Ha ha ha. She's pissed off.
Why did you suddenly get married?
I like her.
So what kind of person is she?
She is quite beautiful. An interesting person.
Mr. Coleman, we found out Mrs. Coleman went to New Moon Hotel to ask about the bankruptcy of her family. It was the first time she met that man. He got handsy because Mrs. Coleman was pretty, and...
Say it.
He had contact with Miss Shaw before.
It seems that I wronged her.
May, Leo is coming back today, so I told you, impress him.
I know, Kaylee. You're the best. I dressed up today.
Leon has always favored Leo. Leo is the president of the company. My son is the opposite, but Leo doesn't like me. I have a hard time in this family. Luckily, you often come to keep me company.
You always think the best for me. That's the least I can do. Besides, Louis will graduate and come home soon. He will join the company then. Perhaps Louis will win at last.
So, I've been thinking, if Leo marry you, our families would prosper unceasingly in Northern City. You must win him over.
I know, Kaylee. Oh, right. I have something to show you.
What? This shameless woman. I really don't know why Leo married her.
You're back.
Why are you here again?
Leo, don't be so rude. May heard you were coming back. She want to cook for you as you've been working hard recently.
I have a wife. There are also servants at home. No need for an outsider to cook for me.
How can you talk to me like that? You still caring about that fickle woman?
Yes. You just got married, and she hooked up with another man. How unseemly.
Leo, you can't be fooled by her. You've seen it. Why do you still deny it?
What have I seen? What can a vague photo prove?
It proves she cheated on you. The moment I saw her, I knew she was a charming woman. She is not a keeper at all.
When did you learn to read faces?
She's just a daughter of a declined family. We're way out of her league already. She should be grateful to marry you. I can't believe she cheated on you. Divorce her.
It's not your place to worry about my marriage. Stepmom, since you have so much time, you'd better discipline your son, who indulges in sex.
Leo, even now you still believe her.
She's my wife. Of course I believe her. I know what you've done behind my back.
What is this?
The call record between you and that man, and photos of you while you were taking pictures.
What can this prove? It can only prove that I know him. You can't wrong me.
That day he just asked Irene out to tell her how her family's company went bankrupt. Nothing happened. It's not so disgraceful like what you think.
I see.
As for you, you can't prove anything. I won't do anything to you this time. I'm warning you. If you slander Irene again, I won't let you off. Now get out of here.
No, I didn't do anything wrong.
You came back?
I'll help you dry your hair.
Huh?
About the hotel, I have looked into it. Someone took those pictures on purpose.
I didn't know that man at all.
I know. Besides, I have never followed you.
I believe you.
Sorry for being rude last time.
Mr. Coleman will also apologize?
Sure. I did wrong you. You don't like it?
I like it.
How is it? I did well at the hotel, right?
Don't mention it. Leo somehow found out.
That has nothing to do with me. I did everything you said.
I know, I'm not blaming you. I think we should do it again.
Then, the money you promised me last time.
This is the payment for last time. Once it's done this time, I'll pay you then.
No problem.
This time you.
It was my fault. I shouldn't have done that. Can you give me another chance? I'll tell you everything about your family's bankruptcy.
You won't play any tricks, right?
I know I was wrong. I won't do it again.
All right, send me the time and address.
She agreed.
That's great. I will finish her this time.
Irene, here.
You'd better not call me that.
Would you like some more dishes?
I'm in a hurry. Please get to the point.
Then take a sip of water. You look tired. It breaks my heart.
Who bankrupted our family? Do you know that or not?
Of course I know. I won't lie to you. Drink the tea. It breaks my heart to see you like this.
I have nothing to do with you. Just tell me who did it.
I've liked you for a long time. Back then you were a top and noble socialite, and you couldn't see me. Now you're down and out. How about be with me?
I'm married and have no interest in you.
What, you're married? A pauper like you can't possibly find a good man to marry.
He's much better than you.
You scoundrel. You were a wealthy heiress, and no men ever caught your eye. We couldn't even talk to you. But now look at you. Just married some random man. Karma.
Watch your mouth. And are you going to talk or not? I don't have time for this.
Calm down. Since you have married some normal guy, then there's no difference. I heard you're short of money lately. How about this? I'll give you money. Once I'm tired of you, I'll tell you.
You wish?
Slapped me? You witch!
Mind your language. You know nothing. I shouldn't have come today.
You can't leave.
Let go of me. Help.
You're no longer the rich heiress. Stop putting on airs.
Stay away from me. Someone help.
Although you're married now, but you're more beautiful than when you were in college. That's a juicy deal.
What on earth did you put in my mouth? I feel I lost all my strength.
Ha 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 ha. Now, nobody can save you. Even you scream.
Stop it.
Whoever you're, get out before you regret it.
I am her husband.
Leo, save me.
Irene, don't be afraid, I'm here. He can't hurt you.
You scared me. You are her useless husband.
Useless?
Or what? She's so down and out. What kind of man would fancy her? Only a useless toy boy like you would.
Toy boy? You loser are really blind.
Loser? Mind your attitude?
Ah!
Irene, what's wrong? You seem a bit off.
I don't know what he made me drink. I feel I have no strength now.
He drugged you?
What now, toy boy? What can you do to me? You've ruined my mood. I still have a bone to pick with you.
That's the first time I hear this.
Ha 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 ha. This is not a drama, toy boy. Anyway, you do look like a toy boy in the dramas. Since you got me busted, let's do this differently.
What is it?
I bet you don't have much money. How about this? I'll give you some money. You leave your wife here and pretend you saw nothing today. How's 100,000?
100,000?
Why is it too little? I bet you can't earn this much. In your whole life, 200,000. Enough?
Enough to take care of your leg.
You little brat, how dare you beat me? Do you want to meet your end?
I should be the one saying that.
Stop! Why are you still standing here? Separate them. Quick! Are you all right? Does it hurt? It's all my fault that you got hurt.
Not a big deal. Consider it a body stretch. It was this guy last time, right? Why did you meet him again?
He apologized to me and said he knew why my family went bankrupt. I believed him again. I wanted to know the truth so bad. So I came.
Don't worry. Leave it to me.
You toy boy. You are such a trash talker. You beat me. I won't let you get away. You are over.
We are on the same page. How do you want to deal with me?
Do you know who I am? My dad is the general manager of Circle Pharmaceutical, a toy boy, and a broke heiress. what you can do to me.
That's really funny. The owner of Circle Pharmaceutical is a Finn.
Kevin, you are lying. You are a Lin.
You're quite well informed, huh? So what?
Oh, I see. So you're that illegitimate child. You're swaggering around as an illegitimate child.
Okay, you scumbag. You want it the hard way, huh? Hey, Dad, I got into some trouble. Come on. Once my dad gets here, you are done for.
I really can't wait to see what will happen.
Brat, you will beg me for mercy soon.
I really wonder in Northern City, what kind of woman is out of my son's reach?
Dad, you came.
You mean this woman? She's quite good looking, but not so elegant.
Dad, I was about to get at her, but her husband got into my way.
You want a married woman? Forget it. You are my son, after all. Whatever you want.
Do you even have a conscience?
You are her husband? Get out of here now. Otherwise, I'll make your life a living hell in Northern City.
You have a lot of nerve, talking to me like that.
Oh, Mr. Wilson. Oh, Mr. Wilson. I didn't see you just now. What brought you here?
I am here to finish you.
Where does that come from? Are they your friends?
How can you be so stupid? This is our president.
President? Is he the president of Skyrocket Group, Leo Coleman? Oh, Mr. Wilson, I was wrong. I didn't know he was Mr. Coleman. Oh, Mr. Wilson, please forgive me.
He is the legendary Leo Coleman. She married the president of Skyrocket Group.
It's all your fault. You are just a good-for-nothing, just like your mother.
Dad, what did you say? How can you insult my mom?
So what? Look what happened. You've ruined me.
Make them go bankrupt. Notify the legal department. I want him to serve a lifetime in prison.
Okay.
I was wrong. I really was. Please forgive me. I swear I didn't lay a finger on your woman. I can't go to jail. Please forgive me.
Oh, Mr. Coleman, it's not my fault. He did all this. Just punish him. Let me go.
You change faces so fast. You don't want your illegitimate son?
I'm begging you. Please forgive me.
But you weren't like this just now. Fine. Today you two get out of Northern City. I don't want to see your faces ever again.
Mr. Coleman, I know I was wrong. I repent from the bottom of my heart. Please forgive me.
Tell me why you keep harassing Irene.
Okay, Mr. Coleman. She talked me into this. She told me as long as I did as she said, I could take the money and leave, and even win Irene over.
Shut up. Who told you to do so?
May, that malicious woman.
Good. It really was her. Bring May here. I will make her pay.
It was her. She made me do it.
You are lying. Who are you? Do I know you?
You scoundrel. You told me to ask Irene out, and then you took photos of us. Even told me to sleep with her.
Don't drag me down with you.
Fine. You are playing dumb now. If it wasn't you, how would I know about Irene's family went bankrupt?
So what if it was me? You did these because you wanted Irene. Look into the mirror. How could Irene fall for you? You can't run away now.
Anyway, I'll drag you down with me.
Enough. Shut up. May, you hurt Irene again and again. We grew up together, so I spared you before, but today I won't anymore.
Leo, I just like you so much. I don't want to lose you.
Irene, about your family's bankruptcy, I'll get the answer out of him.
Thank you, Leo.
No need to show any mercy to someone like Kevin. Beat him up and see if he talks.
I'll talk. I'll tell you everything. It was Irene's ex-boyfriend and her bestie, Yo-Yo Hood and Asher Camp. Yo-Yo's family wanted to annex the Fletcher group. Yo-Yo was the woman who fooled around with Asher. They two families conspired to bankrupt Irene's family and annexed the Fletcher group. Ouch, it hurts.
Is everything you said true?
Absolutely. I don't know the details, but what they did must be true.
Since when do you have an ex, Witcher?
Just a childhood arranged affinity. Then she cheated on me with my best friend, Yo-Yo. Why do you seem a bit unhappy?
I'm not. Wilson, drag them out. I don't want to see them in Northern City anymore. You should know what to do.
Understood, Mr. Coleman. Please, this way.
It's your turn, May. You've done so many bad things. This is for Irene.
Ever since you met her, you've been ignoring me. What's so good about her? She is broke and a slag. She doesn't deserve you.
I like her. It's not your place to judge. You hurt Irene so bad. Apologize.
I did nothing wrong. Why should I apologize?
Even now, you have no signs of repentance. I'm really disappointed. In that case, don't show up in front of me ever again. Go abroad and fend for yourself.
Leo, I don't want to leave.
Bankrupt her family and send her abroad tomorrow.
No, I am sorry.
Let's go home. Does it still hurt?
I feel much better, but I still feel a bit uncomfortable.
Have a good rest. I'll be leaving.
Is it true that you said you liked me?
Everything I said was true.
You look really cute when you're jealous.
That's not true. You don't want to? Are you still thinking about your ex?
I'm just not ready yet. Can you wait for me?
Okay, rest well. Good night.
It's bad. Bad news, Kaylee.
May, what happened?
I hired someone to hurt Irene and Leo found out. He is going to send me abroad tomorrow. My family is bankrupt. Please help me.
What? Your family is bankrupt? Then why are you coming to me? How can you be so useless? I've been good to you for nothing.
Kaylee, please, just help me one last time.
What can I even help you with? You better get lost. Oh, just get lost. May has no use now. I should look for the next girl.
Mr. Coleman, it'll be a charity auction in a few days. Would you like to attend?
You can go on my behalf.
The hottest item that day is an emerald ring. It is made from a very rare piece of Burmese jade. It's a quite rare stuff. Many people want it. Are you interested?
Buy it, no matter what it costs.
All right, Mr. Coleman. One more thing. Yesterday, Mr. Louis and Miss Hood came back.
Yo-Yo, she's the one who made Irene end up miserable?
Yes. Mr. Lewis has been in frequent contact with the Hoods. He's up to something.
Keep a close watch on him. Report to me if anything unusual.
Okay.
Louis, you just can't wait, huh? Haste makes waste. This time, I will put everything to closure.
Why did you suddenly buy me a gift?
I thought it looked good on you, so I bought it.
This must cost you a lot.
My wife can get everything. Do you like it?
I like it a lot. Thank you, Leo.
So how do you plan to reward me?
Louis, do you still remember Irene, the girl who's always picked on me?
Of course, I remember.
I heard that her family went bankrupt. I want to go see her. Can you go with me?
Of course. Let's go right now.
What would you like to drink? It's you, Yo-Yo?
Irene, why are you working here? You are not a party girl now, but come here to experience life.
What are you pretending? My family went bankrupt long ago.
Irene, Louis and I just returned, so I didn't know.
Stop playing innocent. My family's bankruptcy is your doing.
Irene, shut up. What does that have to do with me? Right, I haven't introduced you yet. This is my boyfriend. Second heir of the Coleman Group, Louis.
Louis?
Yes, the famous Coleman family in Northern City.
The whole Northern City knows the heir of the Coleman family is Leo. Who is Louis?
He is my elder brother.
It seems he is the son of Leo's stepmother. What a small world. Then congratulations. Yo-Yo, you found yourself a rich man.
What? Irene, you sound so jealous. I'm better than you in every way now. You must feel awful.
I'm doing very well now. You don't need to worry.
Don't be stubborn. You still think you're the top socialite, acting all high and mighty every day, treating me like your lackey, and bossing me around every day?
Yo-Yo, that's not true. When have I ever bossed you around?
You were pretty and rich. Everyone only noticed you. I follow you around every day. I suppose you just enjoyed that feeling.
I never thought that way. I thought we were good friends.
But things are different now. In the Northern City, no one remembers you, a broke heiress. Now I'm the top socialite. Get off your high horse.
I don't want to waste time on you. Top socialite is just a useless title. You can take it anytime you want.
You are such a sanctimonious hypocrite. You pretend like nothing matters to you. You were like that before, and still the same now.
That's how you think of me? So you took Asher away from me.
Of course. I want to see how long you can keep pretending. I didn't know you didn't care about your boyfriend. You don't seem very upset.
Just an engagement in childhood. I didn't really like him. I always treated you as a friend. Did you and Asher cause my family's bankruptcy?
So what if we did? And what if we didn't? Look at you now. Even my pet dog lives better than you. What can you do to me anyway?
So you admit it. It was really you scums. I didn't do anything to you. Why did you hurt my family?
How dare you slap my woman?
The Fletcher group was so big, everybody wanted a piece of it. Just blame your stupid dad. Louis, does your hand hurt?
You can't insult my father. Louis, you treat her like a treasure. Here's a heads up. She was just a born homewrecker.
Don't listen to her. I'm not that kind of woman. Asher and I have long been the past.
Yo-Yo and I are doing great. Mind your own business. You are so full of lies. No wonder you end up like this.
Louis, you are really good to me. Don't listen to what this lunatic said. I think she's jealous that I'm doing better than her now.
You really share the same rotten tastes. Anything else? If not, scram.
Irene, isn't this a wedding ring? Did you get married?
Why are you so nosy? None of your concern.
I am just asking as an old friend. What does your husband look like? Call him over and let us see.
Again, none of your business. I'm very busy.
What good man would marry you anyway? I think you are too ashamed to call him over. After all, I have a rich and young boyfriend. That makes you feel embarrassed, right?
Look at your smug face. Why so curious? Want to hook up with him and cheat on Mr. Lewis?
Just shut your hole. I just mean good. You are so down and out now. If you had told me, I might have given you some money as charity. Ha ha ha.
I don't need your charity. I can earn my own money.
Keep talking tough. Look at that shoddy ring your husband gave you. The quality is so poor. It's obviously street stall goods.
That's a token of my husband's affection. You can't talk like that.
Look at the diamond bracelet Louis bought me. It's been airlifted from abroad. It's worth $1 million, one in the world.
Yo-Yo, how can you compare me with a lowly man? Her ring is obviously a cheapie. It's screaming fake. It's worth at most $10.
Louis, don't be so confident. This ring can't be fake.
Hey, I just heard you arguing about a ring. I'm an appraiser. About its authenticity. I can help you judge it.
Mr. Wang, what brings you here? He is the appraisal master my mom trusts most. Come look at this bracelet and ring.
The diamonds on it are indeed from South Africa. They're quite expensive. However, the diamonds are too small. It is worth perhaps tens of thousands.
See, I told you the treasure Louis bought me is real. Take a look at this ring.
This is quite something.
Why are you so surprised? I told you this lousy ring was fake. She is a pauper now. You should be surprised if it is real.
No, this is not fake. This is a rare Burmese jadeite. Also, this quality is also once in a lifetime. It's a once-in-a-century treasure.
Mr. Wang, this is impossible. Look again, it must be a mistake.
I've been appraising jade for 30 years. I can't be wrong. This is the real ring.
Louis, I don't believe him. He must be a swindler.
Miss, don't be so rude.
Yo-Yo, shut your mouth. Mr. Wang is the best appraiser in Northern City. He's even been on TV.
I've been in this industry for many years, but I've never seen such a pure breed of jadeite. I am really lucky today.
Mr. Wang, how much do you think it's worth?
At least an 8-figure sum.
This can't be possible. It's worth an 8-figure value.
I see, Irene. I see. Why are you so relaxed after bankruptcy? You must become some rich guy's mistress with your pretty face and body.
Yo-Yo, mind your language. I'd never be a mistress.
Stop making excuses. It can't be from your husband. I think you have never gotten married. Anyway, men like your pretentious demeanor. That rich man must like you a lot.
You've got quite the imagination. Not everyone is like you, enjoying being the other woman.
Wait. I think I've seen this ring somewhere before.
Where did you see it?
It was the highlight auction item a few days ago. A man bought it.
Who was it?
I just know he was the president of Skyrocket Group.
That's my husband.
Well, I have to go now.
The president of Skyrocket Group? Is it Leo Coleman?
Who is calling my name? It looks like I just came in time.
Leo, the man who controls the whole northern city? Your elder brother.
Lady, my mom only had one son, that's me. I certainly don't know of any brothers.
Leo, why are you here?
I heard someone just returned home and come to trouble you ignoring jet lag. I came to cool him down.
Leo, this is a misunderstanding. We were just passing by. We didn't know she was your wife.
What have they said?
They mocked me for my family's bankruptcy. They said the ring you gave me is fake. They also said I am your mistress.
Leo, I can explain. It's all a misunderstanding. We didn't know she was your wife. If I had known, I wouldn't have insulted her at all.
Seriously, did Leo really marry her?
What? You don't believe it? Who do you think you are? The appraisal expert has verified it. Do you also want to check our marriage certificate?
No, I didn't mean that. Louis, say something.
What can I say? It's all your fault.
How can you blame me? How would I know? She's your brother's wife.
Louis, you want to work at the Coleman Group, right? It's not that easy to work at my company.
What do you mean?
If you want to work there, over half of the board members' consent is required. At first, I thought I'd just let you in. Now I changed my mind. Without my permission, the board members would never agree.
Leo, you can't do this. I was wrong. Tell me what I should do to change your mind. I will do whatever you say.
She's my woman. A ring worth tens of millions is just nothing. She can even run all over you. Tell me, your woman has been so mean to her. What should you do?
Yo-Yo, apologize to Irene right now and ask for her forgiveness.
No, I am not wrong. You don't even know she's your family.
Hurry up, don't make me repeat. Kneel and apologize to her.
Forget it. They have the upper hand today. Even Louis can't help me. I should play along. Just listen to him.
What are you dawdling for? Hurry up.
Irene, I was wrong. I shouldn't have insulted you. I'm begging you. Please forgive me.
Yo-Yo, I can forgive you, but you ruined my family. How will you pay for my father's life and our company?
Such a vicious woman should pay with her life.
Leo, she has already apologized. You can beat her up, but you can't take her life.
Irene, please. I don't want to meet my end. We used to be friends.
Leo, he's your brother after all.
I can do whatever I want in Northern City when...
Wait, Irene, let me explain. I did cause your family's bankruptcy, but I didn't come up with the plan. Asher proposed it first. His family did most of the things.
Why did they do this to us?
They had coveted your assets for so long. Asher told me that they wanted to annex your company after you engaged, but when you broke up with him, they couldn't do it alone. So they came to us.
What a monster, but you're no good either.
I swear everything I've said is true. Irene, please just spare me, and I can help you get revenge on the camps.
How do I know when you'll betray me?
Irene has me. She has everything. What use do you have when... Take her away and...
I can be of use. I know him like the back of my hand, really.
Forget it, Leo. I don't want to make a big fuss. Just let them go today.
Get out of here. Are you cooking?
Thank you for saving me today. Heads up. I am not a good cook.
It's okay. What's wrong?
I can't untie it.
Let me help you. It's done. Your heart is beating so fast.
Yo-Yo. I didn't mean it. It's all Leo's fault. He kept pushing me. I had to do it.
But you shouldn't have slapped me so hard.
Just bear with it. Now Leo has absolute power in our family, so I have to keep a low profile for now. Once we get married, he will beg me for mercy.
All right. I will endure a little longer.
Oh, Leon, you finally came back. I miss you so much.
Mom, my girlfriend Yo-Yo, heiress of the Hood Group.
Mrs. Coleman, please accept my gift.
Oh my, this must be expensive. How could I accept this?
Don't be. It's just a small gift.
I was wondering where to find a new girl. Now there's one in my house. If they join forces, Leo alone won't stand a chance to win.
Mom, when did Leo get married?
You know already? He got married quietly a few months ago, and his wife's family is bankrupt. I've no idea how his mind works.
Isn't it just perfect? We've seen her. She's not that great. His taste of women now is getting weirder.
I really don't like that woman. She has no manners at all. She's no match for you, Yo-Yo.
Madam, don't flatter me. You made me blush. Irene, I can't believe Leo married you. In the past, I couldn't compare to you, and now you are still better than me. Let's just wait and see.
I didn't know you're really a good cook.
Eat up.
I want you to feed me.
If people know you needs to be fed for meals means
You're my wife. That's our fun. Besides, no one can see us.
Okay, come here. The bath water is ready. Go take a bath after. Why are you doing this again?
What have I done? Don't you want to touch my abs?
Do you really not want it?
You said you weren't ready. What about now? What?
Why do you have a mole here?
What's wrong?
I remember I once saved a man. He also had one right here.
Do you remember now?
It really is you.
Who else would it be? How come you're only remembering now?
So you married me and paid off my debts. Was all because I saved you once. You recognized me long ago.
Silly, you finally figured it out. I've been looking for you for so long. I never thought I'd see you at a club and...
Did you fall for me at that time?
Mrs. Coleman, it seems you're not that silly. All right, time to sleep.
I heard that Louis has come home. Tell him to come back for a meal when he has time. We should have some family time.
I'll let him know right away. Oh, Louis said he missed you and the food that the nanny made.
Ah, he's still a kid. All he knows is having fun.
Mr. Leon, look, he should start his career. How about let him be the GM at Coleman Group?
That is exactly what I'm thinking. I'll have him work at Coleman Group in a few days.
Besides, Mr. Leon, he will stay for good this time. Is it time to give him some shares? Otherwise, what if he gets bullied there?
We can talk about it later.
Mr. Leon, Louis will get engaged with Yo-Yo Hood soon. After they get married, Yo-Yo will bear our grandkid. Besides, we can join forces to become powerful. They will also be of service to us. What a great thing.
Louis chose a good partner.
But Leo? Leo never listens to you. Even his wife is just a useless pretty girl. He always talks back to us for her.
He is indeed powerful now. I can't control him.
Mr. Leon, don't we still have Louis? He has grown up now. You can hand Coleman Group over to him.
Fortunately, we still have this son.
Mr. Leon, what about the shares?
Let me think it over. You can go now.
Old hag, I just want some shares of you, not your life. You just care more about your elder son.
Tell Leo to come home.
Dad, what's the matter?
You are my son. Perhaps I just miss you.
Just get to the point anyway, and I have a meeting to attend to.
I don't like your wife. You never listen to me. When will you have kids?
This is between her and me. None of your concern.
What are you talking about? If you have no kids, no one will inherit such a big company.
I'm still young. Be patient.
I can't control you anyway. I'm telling you one last time. If you don't have kids next year, I'll leave my shares to Kaylee and Louis.
That's what you really want, right? Before my mom divorced you, you have entangled with Kaylee and even had such a big son. You made my mom sick with anger. Now even want to give the shares that she left for me to your mistress and illegitimate son.
They're your stepmom and brother.
My mom told me not to hold grudges against you. Or I won't call you Dad anymore. I won't give my mom's shares to those two scums. Otherwise, I'd not waste time on you.
You are ungrateful.
No one can take away what belongs to my mom.
Irene said she'd attend the reunion.
Baby, you are great.
Irene really thought I'd help her against Asher. She's just too naive.
I have no idea why Leo would fall for such a silly woman.
By the way, can you work at Coleman Group now?
Don't worry. I will soon be the general manager.
That's good. Our plan can go further.
Enough talking about this. So tell me about you and Asher.
Why bring him up?
Do you still contact him now?
Of course not. That's all in the past. Now, he's no match for you.
Am I better than him in bed?
You are naughty. Asher, Irene have found out it was us caused their bankruptcy.
So what? She's a broke heiress. No one in Northern City can lay a hand on us.
I really wonder how did she hook up with Leo and become his mistress?
You mean Leo Coleman of Skyrocket Group?
Yes, there's only one Leo in the Northern City.
What do we do now? Then our families are doomed.
Don't worry. He is Leo Coleman. No matter how powerful he is, he won't do anything for a mistress. Time for the reunion. I have a plan.
Speak up. You are so smart.
Stupid man. Anyway, Irene will be over if we succeed. Even if it fails, you pervert can cover for me.
Oh, isn't this Miss Fletcher? I am really surprised that you would come.
Of course I would. Otherwise, I couldn't see you.
You miss me that much? You still can't forget about me. I didn't know I was that charm.
Don't flatter yourself, Asher. You should pay back what you owe me.
That's funny. I don't even know what I owe you.
Just stop pretending. Yo-Yo has already admitted it. You ruined my family. Don't you feel ashamed?
We did it indeed. But why should we feel guilty? People are all selfish. You should blame your stupid dad.
You are a monster.
Irene, you came. Why don't you dress up a bit? Look at your shabby clothes.
Fancy clothes can't cover your malicious heart.
Who are you talking about?
Don't waste time on her. You are already broke. Take it down a notch. I can understand. You can't be worse anyway.
You should be careful before you beg me. What did you promise me, Yo-Yo? Have you forgotten?
What did I promise you? I didn't say anything.
What are you doing? Yo-Yo, don't you have a fiancé?
A fiancé? They haven't married yet. What's wrong, jealous?
You make me feel sick. I am not jealous. Yo-Yo, aren't you afraid I'll tell Louis?
Go ahead. Louis is like my puppy dog. He will believe me anyway.
You have hooked up with Mr. Lewis. Isn't that something you're proud of? What? What if he believes me?
Aha! Do you really think he'll believe you?
Isn't she a mistress? Your boyfriend won't believe her.
Asher, who are you talking about?
Is there anyone else here besides us? I am talking about you, Miss Fletcher. Only people like you need to sell for money.
Once your family went bankrupt, you got involved with Leo in Northern City. He is the prince charming to every woman. You should thank us for making you go bankrupt.
Are you no shame at all?
You end up like this. If our classmates see the former top socialite, their highly regarded goddess, is now living like this, what would they think?
You scoundrels. No wonder you were together behind my back. Really birds of a feather.
Asher, Irene was very indifferent when she was with you, but she's a whole different person in front of Leo.
You wouldn't even let me hold your hand. You wouldn't let me touch you. You were the privileged heiress. It really made me mad to serve you, princess.
It was a childhood engagement between us. I've told you long ago that I don't like you. If you find someone you like, we could call off the engagement. I didn't know you've always thought me this way.
My family wanted me to marry you to get hold of your company, so I just played along. Then you found the affair between Yo-Yo and me. I had no choice but ruined you. Now it's all perfect. Half of the Fletcher group is mine.
You are so greedy. My parents treated yours to be close friends, but you've been coveting our money all along.
Everybody loves money. Blame your parents. They were just naive as you.
Shut up. You have no right to talk about them. It's all your fault that they've ended up like this.
I used to be your lapdog, but I am not anymore.
Irene, look around. It's my turf. Asher and I are top-tier members here.
A pauper like you now can't even afford to stay one night.
Now I recall, I was wondering why this place is so familiar. Isn't this the very place where I got you busted? This is your special spit, right?
Irene, shut up!
Irene is a top socialite? Why did you come to the class reunion?
She isn't some kind of heiress. Haven't you heard? Her family has gone bankrupt.
Then what is she doing here today?
If I were her, I'd stay home, avoiding everyone. How dare she come out and wander around? Have you heard? She's now someone else's mistress.
All coming here are wealthy. Did she come to net a rich spouse?
Irene, answer us. Do you think so?
Who did you hear that from? I've never been a mistress or considered snagging a rich man. Please don't spread rumors. I've never offended you, right?
That's right. Isn't that Asher? Why did he come to the class gathering?
Looks like there's some fun today.
Mr. Camp is quite something now. Always seen on TV and in magazines. His career is flourishing.
Irene, tell us the reason you broke up with him. You didn't value such a good guy.
If you admire him so much, go and cherish him yourself. As for how we broke up, Yo-Yo, why don't you tell everyone?
What it has to do with me? What do I have to say about it?
It must be Asher who dumped you. Let me give you some advice. Go beg him now and request his reunion. Marrying Asher is impossible now, but you can be his mistress.
Irene, you're not any socialite anymore. Considering being his mistress, you're not special.
Stop giving me bad advice. It's never going to work out. Between us, you know nothing at all. I broke up with him years ago, just because of him, behind my back with Yo-Yo, having an affair.
How is that possible? Yo-Yo, before, is with you every day. Aren't you close girlfriends?
Don't talk nonsense. I think you're upset and lost your mind.
Irene, you're having a hard time yourself? Don't sling mud at others. How can you say that?
I have seen with my own eyes.
With your own eyes? Do you have direct evidence? Talking nonsense among peers. Beware, or risk my libel action.
I'm the one suing you. Well, Yo-Yo, is it you spreading rumors about me by saying I'm a mistress?
You're telling different stories? Who is telling the truth?
Isn't that obvious? Would you believe this crazy woman?
You shouldn't have done it at all. You think I lack proof, don't you? Asher, I don't care who you are with, not at all. You're causing trouble this time. I had actually forgotten about it. Since it's like this.
What? What do you want to do?
Yo-Yo, now you know fear. Too late. Your chat records, hotel check-in records, and photos in bed are all here. You like to attract attention. I'll give you what you want.
This is actually true.
Wow, it is so shocking.
You despicable person.
Since you two like the bustle and want to see me be a joke, you should just become the joke yourselves. You have a group chat, right? Shall I send it to the group to let everyone know?
Irene, please. I admit I was wrong. I'm sorry to you. Please don't send it to the group. I'm begging you. You said you didn't like Asher. That's why I got together with him. I'm sorry.
Irene, we owe you an apology this time. We apologize to you. Please don't do it.
Well, now you're afraid, huh? It really is typical of you two. A despicable couple. You've committed many wrongs, but you're still begging me.
Irene, considering our past, please don't show it to them. Please,
As long as you don't send it out, we can give you the money you want.
No, I don't fancy your dirty money. Let's forget it this time. If you play tricks again, just wait and see. Yo-Yo, don't forget the other day, what you promised me.
What are you talking about? All classmates have arrived, except us. Let's go.
I have a hold in Irene's hands. I have to hurry to leave. I just remembered something to do. I won't be attending the reunion. I'll be leaving first.
Yo-Yo, why did you leave?
All right. Yo-Yo is busy. Call her next time. Go inside.
Oh, the top socialite of Northern City. You've made us old classmates. Wait with bated breath.
Don't talk nonsense. I haven't been the top socialite anymore.
That's true. Now the top socialite of Northern City is Yo-Yo. By the way, Irene, where's Yo-Yo? Didn't she used to follow you around like a sidekick? Why didn't she come today?
She said she had something to do.
Now that we're all here, so let's order first. Talk after ordering.
Right. Waiter?
Serve the most expensive dish and the most expensive wine to us.
Can we finish all this? Well, who's paying the bill today?
Isn't that obvious? Of course, it's Irene.
We're all eating together. Why should I pay the bill? I have no money.
How could that be? Although your family went bankrupt, aren't you hooking up with a wealthy man again? This amount of money for you isn't a big deal, right?
Nonsense. I'm telling the truth. You're extorting with so many people. Why not ask Asher to pay?
Just paying the bill, but you're reluctant, you've climbed high, and looked down on us few classmates.
Irene, you wouldn't really look down on us classmates, would you?
How is that strange? The former top socialite surely wouldn't care for us ordinary classmates.
You're just quibbling. Anyway, I won't pay the bill.
Waiter, call the manager. Once the manager comes, you can't deny the bill. Whether you want to or not, you have to do it. You have no choice.
Asher, I really didn't expect that you'd be like this. I just didn't bring enough money. You still forced me this way.
Who is paying the bill?
She, Irene, quickly do it.
It's Irene. How did you come here? What can I help you?
Manager, you must be mistaken. She's already out of money. Why are you still so polite to her?
That's right. You might not know yet that her family has gone bankrupt. She's no longer any heiress.
The president instructed to waive the bill if Irene arrived.
How come I haven't heard about it? What president has such authority to waive the bill?
Here belongs to Skyrocket Group. It's our Skyrocket Group's president.
Is he Leo, the aloof man?
How did she know such a high-ranking man? And even Leo personally giving her special treatment.
No wonder now. You disdain us all. Turns out to get close to the heir to the Skyrocket Group.
Stop. Show some respect to her. Be a bit more respectful. Irene is a special guest, instructed by the president. If you continue speaking rudely, get out immediately.
Irene, you're quite favored. I didn't expect you to be good at flattering men.
Shut up, right now, or get out. Irene, anything else you'd like to instruct? If not, I'll take my leave first.
Okay, thank you.
It's not apparent. You can get to know with Mr. Leo. We underestimated you.
Irene, you have nothing to say now. You said you aren't someone else's mistress. If not, how could Mr. Leo possibly waive your bill?
No wonder now you disdain us all that turns out to get close to the heir to the Skyrocket Group.
If it were in the past, Leo might have given you a legitimate status. But now you two are having an improper relationship.
I've told you I'm not his mistress, believe it or not.
We have seen it with eyes and heard it with ears. Stop being stubborn. You just can't let go of the past. Being a lady of a wealthy family, you feel too ashamed to admit being a mistress.
You're right. Irene used to be such a glorious figure with such a wealthy family. She was so popular.
Exactly. Back when we were in school, several boys here have pursued you, but you didn't give them a glance.
So what? She's living by being a mistress.
Are you guys done yet? Be polite.
You only have the guts with us. When it comes to pleasing Leo, we know your true colors.
All right, we've all gathered here. Let's not talk about that. How about playing Truth or Dare?
Sure, let's start with you then. Truth or dare? The loser has to take a drink.
Asher, do you choose truth or dare?
Truth.
Who was your first kiss with?
Of course, it's the person next to me.
Yes, we all know they were a perfect match.
No way. It wasn't me.
If not you, then who?
Asher, quickly answer us.
I'll punish myself.
Oh.
Asher, it's no fun. You can't handle the game.
Irene's turn now. Kiss the left person's cheek.
Can I switch to another one? I don't want to kiss him.
Just a game. Follow the rules. It's just a kiss on the cheek. It's no big deal.
But
what? What do you mean, Irene? What kind of attitude is that? You're now with someone else as a mistress. Don't be arrogant. It's not in the old days. Stop throwing attitude my way.
Can you stop calling me mistress? You're so rude. I'll penalize myself.
Let's not force her. She is now in bed with Mr. Leo. Surely she doesn't care us at all.
That's enough. You heard it just now. Aren't you afraid of offending Leo?
Well, you're just a dispensable lover, using Leo's identity to show off everywhere. He's the distinguished president. Would he do anything for a mistress?
Irene, no bloom lasts 100 days. When he gets tired of you one day, you better not end up without even a place to live.
But you still have your old classmates. If one day you're kicked out, you can beg me. Maybe I'll graciously offer you lodging.
Don't taking advantage of me with ill intentions. Take a look at yourself in the mirror.
Don't feign purity and virtue. When you were with me, you wouldn't even hold hands. I won't be fooled by you now. Now you're just a woman that Leo has abandoned.
You're right. Leo has abandoned you. How about we playing together?
Irene, you don't have to give me that attitude. You have to agree today, whether you like it or not.
Are you crazy? Let go of me. Help!
Whom are you waiting for? Nobody can help you. This is your comeuppance for your arrogance.
Leave me alone.
Irene, just give in.
You surely know how to play tricks.
Stop.
Let me go.
What do you want to do? Dare to touch my woman? I think you don't want to live.
Leo, help! Leo!
Dare to lay a hand on my woman? I see you all want to be enemies with Skyrocket Group and my family.
You're Leo? How is that possible? How could Leo possibly come here?
Who are you?
He's the one who caused me to lose my family, Asher. I'm here to settle scores with him.
It's you. Secretary?
Kneel down.
Leo, what do you want to do?
Irene, tell me what's going on.
We were playing a game. He wanted to kiss me, but I refused.
I can't believe someone dares seek to lay a finger on my woman. How dare you?
I don't mean it, Mr. Coleman. Let me explain. I just wanted to complete a task, that's all. I don't dare to intend her dishonor.
Leo, don't believe his sweet talk. He just was, calling me a mistress repeatedly. When I just walked in, he was already being sarcastic. I really don't know if I offended him.
You called her mistress.
It was a moment of madness, and I spoke out of line. I was wrong, and I won't dare again. I haven't done anything. Please let me off just this once.
You didn't do anything, or didn't manage to do it. I keep hitting.
No, don't hit me. They first said that Irene is a mistress.
Who said Irene is a mistress? Why, step forward.
Mr. Coleman, we truly won't dare repeat it.
It seems you all had done it. Irene is my wife. You're speaking of her this way. You're doomed.
What, your wife?
Are you already married, Mr. Coleman?
I don't need to lie to you.
It's over. We have offended the wife of the president of Skyrocket Group. We're doomed today.
How could this happen? Yo-Yo told me that Irene was someone's mistress. She dared to fool me.
How dare you? Treating Mrs. Coleman so badly, you don't want to live anymore.
Irene, How will you respond to those who insulted you?
Just give them a lesson.
They were lucky. Luckily, I got here just in time, or it could have been really bad. Stay away from these shady people.
All right, I won't see them further.
Here, somebody, drag them all out. Hit. And you...
Mr. Coleman, just now, I didn't do anything.
I didn't say anything either. Why are you trembling?
Mr. Coleman, I've never done anything before. I never even held Irene's hand. I can swear. What I said is all true. I haven't touched even a single strand of her hair. I swear.
I know it. You made her family go bankrupt. You ruined her family. What do you think I'll do?
It wasn't just me who did it, Mr. Coleman. It was Yo-Yo's idea. In the beginning, she encouraged me to do it, and she seduced me. I've been wrong.
Yo-Yo said your family played the main part in this process. Now you say it was her idea. Should I believe you or her?
Both of them are no good. Don't believe either of them.
What I said is all true. It was also Yo-Yo who told me your attendance. At the class reunion, she told me to humiliate you.
Yo-Yo bears ill will. Isn't she your classmate? Where is she?
I've met her. Outside. I exposed their affair. She felt ashamed and left.
She was lucky to have escaped. Irene, do you want Asher to repay all that he owed your family?
I want them to pay the price.
What do you want to do? Don't be like this. I apologize to you. I kowtow to you.
I don't care.
I want the Camp family go bankrupt within 1 day today. I want all the industries they have swallowed. Contact a lawyer to transfer property to Irene.
Leo, thank you.
We are family. No need to say thanks. Yo-Yo, the malicious woman, is with Lewis, scheming behind the scenes. I can't solve her now. Give me some time, and I will settle later.
Okay, let's go home. Leo, you must be tired. Let me give you a massage.
I'm not tired. Let's have a chat.
What should I talk about?
Did you dress up like this to seduce me?
What are you doing?
You've already known about my long-held crush on you. Do you have any thoughts? Do you like me?
Yes, I like you too.
Are you ready this time?
Yes. Leo, what is this?
Breakfast made for you.
The Skyrocket Group's Mr. Coleman can actually make breakfast.
Just for you. Is it good on...
That's right.
Let me return this necklace to you. You've got the pendant and got the ring as well. I don't think it enough.
What?
Nothing.
Leo, I found Yo-Yo dating your brother on one side and having an unclear entanglement with Asher on the other.
Lewis deserves to be cuckolded. All right, never mind. Let's have breakfast.
I just heard that Camp family went bankrupt. He is begging for anyone's help to save their company, but for some reason, no one is helping him.
Asher is a loser. He can't even handle this. I guess Leo has done something. Ash is already useless.
So, what should we do next?
You're part of the Skyrocket Group. Once you're on solid footing, you don't need to consider Leo significant. Now, have your mom say something to your dad.
Okay.
Buy one bracelet worthy of my wife, the best and most expensive kind.
Yes, Mr. Coleman?
Has there been any latest developments about Louis?
He has been gaining favor in Coleman Group.
He really is too impatient. No wonder he can be so obedient to a woman. Truly, a hopeless case.
Mr. Coleman, there's one more thing to report. It's about your stepmother.
Don't beat around the bush. Good job. Double bonus this month.
Thank you, Mr. Coleman.
I'd like to know what Lewis has been doing recently at company. He's too embarrassed to tell me.
I heard that during this period. Lewis has been doing well.
Really? Next time Lewis comes back, I must praise him duly.
This is all as what my son should do. Don't praise him. Don't spoil him too much.
You can't say that. As a father, you should give some rewards to him. If Louis doesn't have enough authority or enough shares, he couldn't lead his subordinates. Don't you think so?
It does make sense.
So, since Louis has matured, shouldn't the shares?
Wait a little longer. The timing is not right yet.
Yo-Yo, you're being too polite. You brought gifts again.
Louis said it's a family banquet. He's officially introducing me. This is all proper etiquette. I should show my respect to you.
Louis really found a good girl. Not like Leo, who ended up with such a vixen. Just looking annoys me.
Mrs. Coleman, I actually have an idea. I'm not sure if you'd like to know.
Go ahead.
Leo, you've been married for so long. When are you going to let me hold a grandson?
We're busy. Let nature take its course.
Don't say that to brush me off. If she can't give birth, how long will we wait? If so, have someone else bear a child.
We're both young and very healthy. You needn't worry about this. It has to be her.
Next year, if I can't hold a grandson, I'll divide my shares among Louis.
No one can take away what belongs to me.
Look who's here. Some people here came empty-handed, didn't even greet me.
Mrs. Coleman, please calm down. She's just a bankrupt heiress. She gets no money for gifts, right?
Even if I have money, why should I bring you a gift? Why should I try to please you? You're not Leo's biological mother, right?
What do you mean, you bad girl?
Mrs. Coleman, please calm down. Don't get upset because of someone like her.
Fine. I forgot to wear my bracelet. Irene, fetch it for me.
Why me?
You are the junior. What's wrong with doing that?
Mrs. Coleman, I'm going to the restroom.
What's up?
Irene, you are quite capable. Not only did you ruin Asher, but you also manipulated Leo.
Asher's retribution is his own doing. What's the rush? Your next one.
You'll be disappointed. I'm about to get engaged to Louis. Things won't go your way.
Say these words after you get married.
I'm curious what Leo sees in you. Hasn't he gotten tired of you yet? Look at you. Nothing for him to admire.
You'd better to worry about more important things. If someday Louis and his mother find out that you cuckolded him, what should you do?
Irene, you're so mean.
All thanks to you. Don't forget, I have all the evidence.
How much money will it take for you to shut up?
Leo will give me all the money I want. I don't need your money. But you can rest assured that for now, I don't intend to reveal it.
Irene, you'd better keep your word.
Today, gathering everyone together is to announce something to you. Louis and Yo-Yo will get engaged next month. As parents, we'll give you the engagement gifts. Today...
Oh, no!
What's wrong with you?
It isn't. My bracelet. Someone has switched my bracelet.
What? How do you know?
You gave me this bracelet before. This pattern is one of a kind, but this one doesn't have it. It must be someone who has switched my bracelet.
How could it have been switched by someone else? Think of any other suspicions.
Mrs. Coleman, I remember. You asked Irene to go to the room to get the bracelet.
Yes, I did. That's suspicious. It must be Irene.
Why is it me again? Perhaps you saw it wrong. Perhaps when you were in the room, you got switched by someone.
Which servant dares to do so in the Coleman family? He must not want to live. My eyesight is very good. It's definitely you.
Mrs. Coleman, I seem to remember now. When I came back from the restroom, I vaguely saw her acting suspiciously. I didn't know what she was doing.
Irene, do you have anything else to say? I know you look down on me, but you can't do so to retaliate against me.
Walk, you can ask openly if you're poor, instead of using dirty tricks.
I think she's from a bankrupt family and insanely greedy for money. In front of Leo, she has to pretend to not care about money. A forward face, another behind. Playing such tricks.
I understand now. You've conspired together to set me up. In the beginning, you intentionally asked me to help you fetch something.
Such a misfortune for the family. Ever since Leo married you, it hardly has had a few days of peace.
Such a misfortune for the family, Poe, but it's not because of Irene. There's nothing to argue over. Servants of the Coleman family aren't just for show. Someone...
Mr. Coleman.
What have you seen? What have you heard? Tell it all in detail.
Yes, Miss Hood and the madam were chatting on the couch. I I heard them talking, telling her to get something, and we put the real one in the bag.
Replacing the real one with a fake intentionally frames Irene.
Exactly.
What are you talking about? A servant dares to stir up trouble.
No, I'm telling the truth.
Go ahead.
I saw Miss Hood going upstairs to talk with Miss Fletcher. They seemed poised to argue.
Yo-Yo, you said you were going to the restroom.
I wanted to, but I happened to run into her, so I chatted with her for a bit.
Such a coincidence.
Leo, look at you, believing a servant's words. What can it possibly prove?
This is simple. Irene's bag may contain a bracelet. Doesn't that prove it? Could a servant possibly foresee the future?
It's really in my bag. You're truly too malicious. All proofs exist. Do you have anything else to say?
Mr. Leon, just a servant's word doesn't prove anything either. Maybe it's her guessing. With this, we cannot admit to this crime.
Don't be afraid. If it wasn't you, I'll definitely seek justice for you.
This matter can be big or small. Admitting it or not doesn't matter. But what do you have to say about this? After my dad has seen this, will he still protect you and your son?
Leo, what do you want to do?
This is evidence of you keeping a gigolo. Furthermore, this is a paternity test report between Louis and my dad. After checking it, my dad will know whether Louis is his son.
Leo, I know you've never liked me, but isn't it a bit too much to say it like that? Mr. Leon, I'm truly wronged.
The evidence is all here. You still dare say that?
Mom, is all of this true? Please say something. My dad can't be another man. It's impossible. Tell me, this is fake.
All of it is fake. I've never done such a thing.
You treacherous woman. Dare to betray me.
Mr. Leon, no. Leo is framing me.
Accuse me without proof. Dad, you can't believe what she said.
You two, get out of the house. Louis. No, you get out of here quickly. I disown you as my son.
Dad, don't be like this.
I'm not your father. You two, pack things and get out quickly. From now on, I never want to see you two again.
Mr. Leon, I was wrong. I won't dare to do it again. You've watched Louis grow up. Where do you want us to go?
Dad, you can't abandon us.
Shut up. Speak again, and you're out.
Yo-Yo, it's impossible to marry into the Coleman family. Up to this point, I have no need to cover up for you anymore.
Irene, what are you trying to do?
Louis, Yo-Yo's still emotionally attached to Asher. It's the record of booking hotels. Do you feel being cheated on by her?
Yosha, I didn't expect you did betray me.
So what? You. Good for nothing. Waste of space. If it weren't for your identity, I wouldn't fancy someone like you.
How dare you hit my son, you bad woman? How did I not realize it before, that you're so promiscuous? I thought you were a good person.
Stop talking rubbish. Someone, take Kaylee and Louis out here.
Mr. Leon, are you really that heartless? How are we going to live?
Get out. From now on, stay away from me.
Dad.
As for Yo-Yo, how do you want to deal with her?
I'm going to take back everything she's taken from me.
Irene, please. I can't end up like that. I can't be left with nothing.
Don't touch me. You disgust me.
Let it be known, everyone in the northern city immediately cancel the work with the Hood family. Within a day, I want to bankrupt the Hood family. As for Yo-Yo, justice will handle her case.
No, I'm sorry. I can't go to jail. Please.
This is over. I'm tired. You all may leave. I need to rest too.
Dad, you just said you wanted to give your shares to this son. You didn't expect that he is not your biological son?
Stop. That's enough. You get out of here too.
Well, I've already notified the board that the Coleman Group won't need your involvement. Just enjoy your golden years.
You unfilial child. Driving me out of Coleman Group.
Rest well. We'll leave.
Mr. Coleman, this is the bracelet you had me purchase earlier. It's one of a kind in the world.
Well done.
Tomorrow morning at 10, there's a meeting with Reggie Group regarding jewelry.
Okay. This is for you.
Why the sudden bracelet gift?
You little fool. Did you really forget?
What?
Today is the first time we met, Mrs. Coleman. You even forgot that. I'm too heartbroken.
Leo, I'm sorry.
How do you plan to coax me?
I plan to...
Yourself.
Annoying.
Mr. Coleman, the meeting can begin. Head of Reggie Group has arrived.
Leo.
Jessica Camp, it's you?
Leo, don't you remember? Reggie Group is my father's company. Have you forgotten?
Let's talk about the project. Wait, let's leave it at that for now. If you have no other objections, you may leave.
Leo.
Miss Camp, do you have any other matters?
Leo, don't talk like that. It was my fault insisting on going abroad at that time. I shouldn't have ended it with you. I came back this time for you. I can't forget you.
It's not project related. I'll take my leave. I've forgotten all about the past. I hope you so.
Leo, don't leave. I was forced to go abroad. I regret it. I've realized I still love you. I can't forget you.
It's none of my business.
Please give me another chance. Let's start over.
I'm married.
What? Leo, don't leave. I was forced to go abroad. Now I regret it. I've realized I still love you. I can't forget you.
It's none of my business.
Please give me another chance. Let's start over.
I'm married.
What?
I said I'm married and very happy.
It doesn't matter. I can do without recognition.
Sorry, I don't keep a mistress.
I can wait for you too. Let's restart once you're divorced.
My marriage is very happy. You don't need to wait for me. Moreover, I hope you won't wreck my marriage.
Leo, you can't do this to me. I'm truly sorry. Find out who Leo is married to. I want to know all the information. No one can take Leo away from me.
Leo, why are you back so soon? Aren't you busy with work? Is this for me?
Of course, it's for you.
So beautiful. I really like it. I didn't expect you to give flowers to me.
You're my wife and you deserve it. Well, do you like pink?
Yes. What about it?
Nothing. How's your work lately?
It's good. Don't bother picking me up, as you're so busy.
Okay. Call me when you're free.
All right.
You're the woman who married Leo.
Who are you?
It doesn't matter who I am. I've known Leo much longer. When I met Leo, you didn't even appear.
What do you want to do here?
Sit down and listen to a story. What if I don't do that? Then I won't leave. That's it.
So, you're Leo's first love. You came to see me, not just to tell me a story, right?
Don't you mind?
Everyone has a past. Besides, we're already married. Now, I am his wife.
Marriage was mere his revenge on me. It doesn't preclude divorce. What makes you think you can be the Mrs. Coleman?
We love each other.
Haven't you noticed how much we look alike?
What do you mean?
Back when I was with Leo, he liked my eyes and my nose the most. Look at your eyes and nose. They're exactly like mine.
What does this prove? It's just a coincidence.
Don't be silly. Leo couldn't accept my departure, so he found you who looks like me. You're just my stand-in.
Nonsense.
You know if it's nonsense, you are fooling yourself. It's me whom Leo truly loves.
No. He clearly said he likes me.
I am his true love. Since I'm back, you should leave. You should leave on your own. If troubles arise, speak to me.
I don't believe what you're saying.
Don't get in any deeper. I'm already back. You'll be the only one hurt.
Am I really just a stand-in? My period is 2 months late. Am I pregnant? It is real. This is not the right time for this child. What should I do? Should I believe that woman? Hi, I'm looking for Leo Coleman.
Miss, do you have an appointment?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't let you in.
But I am.
Miss Camp, you've arrived. Mr. Coleman is in the office.
Mr. Coleman, here's the pink star.
Nice, worthy of Irene. You may leave. What's up?
Leo, can I come just for you?
If it's about work, speak quickly. If it's not, please leave.
Leo, you're really very cold now. You weren't like this before.
Get out.
Leo, I think I've sprained my ankle.
How did it happen?
I don't know. It just suddenly got sprained. It hurts.
Can you walk?
I can't walk at all. Leo, what should I do?
Who else should I ask?
Can you carry me out? There's no one else around? My presence only wastes your time.
Such a hassle. Irene, it's not what you think.
I came to your company, turned away by the receptionist, but she had entered in, and you were holding her, walking out of the office. How can you explain?
She sprained her foot. I have no relationship with her, but...
Holding your first love. You said I'm overthinking it. Do you think I can believe it? It seems what she said is true. Let's get a divorce.
Let's not talk about divorce here. Let's go home.
Let go of me. Don't touch me.
You'd better explain what you just said.
Nothing to explain.
Repeat what you just said. Say it again.
What are you doing, Leo Coleman?
Irene Fletcher. Have I been spoiling you too much? You even dare to mention divorce?
Don't you now have Jessica? I'm divorcing you to make your reunion.
I have no relationship with her.
Do you think I'd believe it? Am I not just her stand-in? She is your true love. After she left, there just happens to be someone who looks like her, saved you. So, you married me.
What are you saying? Is this your reason for divorcing?
She has returned. You don't need me anymore. Let's divorce.
You are my wife. I don't allow your departure.
What are you doing? Let me go.
Irene, don't I treat you too well? You behaved badly. Dare to say anything.
The child. If you force me now, I will never forgive you. You will regret it.
Irene, why are you in such a dispirited state? Did you have a fight with Leo?
Isn't it what you wanted? I've already told Leo about the divorce. As you wished, we're getting divorced soon.
I didn't expect that. I told you so. Leo really loves me. I am his true love.
There's no point in clinging on. Since you are fond of being Mrs. Coleman, I'll let you be.
It's the best. Leo and I are a perfect match. Not only do we love each other, but I can also help him in his career. But you can do nothing.
You have achieved your goal. You're satisfied now. Move aside.
Well, she's so easily deceived, but she must be dealt with soon to avoid troubles.
Baby, you're the only I have.
What did you say? I'll be there right away. Rush to the hospital. Doctor, how is she?
Are you a relative of the patient?
I am her husband.
How could you be so careless? You almost lose the child.
What?
Didn't you know she was pregnant? Are you her husband?
I didn't know.
It's already 2 months old. Carefully nurture her pregnancy. Otherwise, you may lose the child.
Doctor, when will she wake up?
Within 2 days.
Thank you.
Leo, it's rare for you to see me.
Jessica Camp, stop pretending. You've wrecked my bond with Irene.
Did Irene tell you something? I couldn't do such a thing. You've known me for so long. Don't you understand me yet?
Don't talk about my child's mother.
Your child's mother? She is pregnant?
Your actions led to her accident. Be grateful both are well. They're fine and you're fine.
Are you truly in love with her? For all these years, you're the only one in my heart.
Less nonsense. What on earth did you say to her?
I didn't say anything. I did nothing. You are very capable. Go check it out yourself.
Don't force me to be rude to you. I've got 10,000 ways to make you speak up.
I'm telling you. I told her that you married her. Because she resembles me. You love me, not her, so she believed it.
You made her want to divorce me by confusing the facts. From today on, Skyrocket Group and Coleman Group won't work with the Reggie Group.
Leo, how could you treat me like this because of her? I love you so much. How can you not see it?
You love me, so you can hurt my wife? Doing such a thing under my nose, you should have known the results. Get out.
You're so cruel.
Irene, you're awake.
Where is this?
This is a hospital. You were in a car accident, The child is fine.
You've known it.
Why didn't you tell me you're pregnant?
I wanted to let you be with her. I was uncertain about the child.
Jessica was been punished. She told lies to deceive you.
Really? But she's your first love.
Yes, but that was many years ago. I hadn't met you at that time.
Do we look alike?
Not at all. You're much more beautiful.
So I'm not her stand-in?
Absolutely. You're my love all the time. Will you believe me?
Yes. I will believe you again.
Take back your words about divorce. Never say it again.
Okay.
Irene, will you marry me? I love you.
But we're already married.
This time it's different. No agreements and no conditions. I want to propose again to you. I'll care for you and our daughter.
What if it's a son?
I'll care for you and our daughter. Do you agree? Irene, I'll always treat you well.